essential oil. I am obsessed. Have you tried it before? It is so refreshing. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on my nose. Okay, so let's talk about knowledge, the difference between knowledge, information, and education. I look like I'm doing drugs, but it's really, I swear, it's just essential oil. Eucalyptus. All right. Okay. All right. I'm gonna gather my thoughts on education, information, and training. Okay. If you are aware of something and use that awareness to get knowledge, you already surpass 98%, 99% of people living in this planet. Knowledge is awareness. Knowledge is not books. Knowledge is not words. Just because you know words does not mean you have knowledge. Knowledge plus awareness plus words equals to expertise. By the way, I'm Bernadette from skeptic-turned-mystic.com. I have to remember to say that. So, education. What is education? Education is training. In fact, American education is about training you for the job market. That's not knowledge. I know, is that too controversial for you? And after saying that, what is information? What is information? Things you know, things you know, like $2.99. The beef is $2.90. The beef is $2.99 on sale at Costco. That's information. Oh, you can buy this new car with no money down. Just come to 811 DD Street and get this car. That's information. That's not knowledge. So and so and so is running for president. That's also information. None of this is knowledge. None of this is even education. This is just information. This is just information stuff in your head that you know. Most people rely on information, not knowledge. Whatever they're being told, they believe. The last thing that they heard, that is how they're going to direct their life towards. This is all your brain energy going to the last thing that you heard. So if you turn on CNN, Fox News, BBC, whatever it is, they keep telling you you're gonna die. Oh my God, you're gonna die. We're all gonna die. The world is on fire. They have been saying that since the inception of media. And also, if we are going to die, how come the television is not telling us to live our best life and be kinder to each other and just do better things with our lives instead of inducing fear? Why is that, huh? You see, media is information. Information right now is moving societies. They yell this way, society move this way. They yell that way. The society move that way. The media say jump. You jump. The media say think this. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll think this. The media say get mad. You better get mad at this. You better get mad. You're like, okay, I'm gonna get mad too. On top of information and education and knowledge, there is intelligence. What is intelligence? Intelligence is the ability to know, the ability to acquire knowledge. This is what makes you knowledgeable. If you have the ability to know something, you can become more aware. And once you become more aware, it's harder to influence you. So here is an example of awareness. Here is an example of knowledge. An electrician walks into the room. Certified electrician or a non-certified electrician, but the point is electrician walks into the room. And he looks in this room, my apartment, and he sees all the voltages, the watts, the ohms, the ohms. No. Okay, I'm confusing myself. The ohms, the watts, and the voltages. That was what I was going for. And the electrician sees the wires. The electrician sees this room completely different than the way I see it. Why? Because the electrician has electronic knowledge. You see, the brain cannot see without words. The brain kind of look at things and kind of notices things, but it doesn't have a word for that thing. And if it doesn't have a word for that thing, it usually don't notice that thing. Right? Because when you walk into a room, you don't usually notice the watts, the ohms, the voltages. You don't think, oh, how long is this bulb going to stay on? None of this is crossing your mind. You see the light around you, or should I say you notice the light around you, but you don't really notice the electricity. Only an electrician with electronic words is aware of an electronic room. Okay, so the electrician comes into a room. Okay, let's say the electrician comes into a room and sits down, and then the plumber comes into the room. And when the plumber comes into the room, the plumber has a completely different view of the room. The plumber see the pipes and say, oh, those pipes over there, those pipes carry hot water. And those pipes over there, those carry cold water. Do you see what I'm talking about? When we walk into a room, we don't even notice the plumbing. We don't even notice the electricity, but we're in the room, right? There are pipes in the room. There's electricity and there's water going everywhere in a building, but we don't notice it because we don't have plumbing knowledge. We don't have plumbing vocabulary. And because we don't have the plumbing vocabulary, the plumbing reality is invisible to us. So you could be in an environment around electricity or pipes and you don't even notice it. right? So the electrician comes into the room, and then the plumber comes into the room, and they sit next to each other, and they have a completely different room, and they have completely different view of the room from one another. They are seeing their awareness. They are seeing their awareness in their environment because of their words, because of their vocabulary, because of their knowledge. No one is telling them what their environment is. It is just their perception. So if a painter comes into the room, but the painter has a completely different view of the room, the painter is going to say that's not white, that's not white in color, that's beige white, and that's by the brand DuPont, and it has a serial number, and the serial number is 131399. You see what I'm saying? When you are aware, how do I say this? What you are aware of, the things that you are aware of is determined by the level of your knowledge. The less knowledge you know, the less you can see in your environment. The more you are aware, the more you can learn new words to see a new reality or a glimpse of a new reality. The electrician is gonna say to the person sitting next to the electrician, oh, look at that halogen light. And that person sitting next to the electrician doesn't even know the word halogen. It's not going to be even interested, right? They're not going to be interested. They're just not going to be interested. I totally lost my train of thought. All right, I guess this is my cue to end. My name is Bernadette, and I'm from skepticturnmystic.com. This is funny.